Okay, so let's get into it. Now, you can choose to start, I'm just muting everybody there. You can choose to start on your knees, or you can have your body in that usual cross-legged position. So whatever's comfortable for you today. Let's just settle in and we'll start to get ourselves nice and comfortable. So take the eyes down to a beautiful close. If that's not comfortable for you, just take them down to this lovely gaze towards the earth. And just arrive on the mat. So as we soften the eyes down, we start to sort of ask ourselves some questions, start doing body scans, how we're feeling. It's a little mini check-in from your day, your weekend, just to see how you're tracking. So we become aware of any points of tension or stress, any feelings or thoughts that may be racing through the mind or the body. Know that it's okay that they are doing that, but also give yourself permission to just settle them to the side just for the next hour. Check in with your breathing as well. So go ahead and just sense where you're at. So again, that short and staggered breath will always sit up into the heart space. We can work on that through our lovely mindful breathing. Or are we noticing this beautiful swelling of the belly? And you might be sitting there in your position taking some quite deep ones if that starts to help you set your relaxation mechanism within the body, that rest and digest. All right, so whatever your position you are in, cross-legged or on your knees, start to find that lovely length in the spine. So you may do those beautiful gentle pelvic rocks. Hand might be on the belly, one on the lower back. You may just be doing it with hands on your thighs. And then think tall. Always finding length in the spine. So settle in once you've found that happy space. A nice inhale, expansion of the chest, shoulders up to the ears. Roll the shoulders back down, gently drawing those shoulder blades together slightly. And finding length in the back of the neck. So pressing the head back and then draw that chin parallel with the ground. Always thinking tall, growing through the crown of our head. Always think of the chest broadening, the chin is there. We're just sort of heading in that right direction of going up. Let's find that length in the breath now. So that smooth and steady quality we always want through our practice. Start your inhales whenever you're ready, count of 4. And exhale, count of 4. Continue that cycle. And if 4 is too much, take it down. If you've got capacity for more, raise it up. Just see how you're going. This sort of breath you can do while you're just about to go off to sleep. Do it in bed a few times. It's a really beautiful way to focus the mind in and clearing out all of that mental chatter. Setting the body for rest and digest. And while you continue your cycle, I'll go ahead and welcome us to class and thanking you for taking time out for your self-care and allowing my energy into your personal space as well. So thank you so much for that. Intention setting now, finding that feeling you would like for this practice or a kind and loving word that is just for you. So if one comes to you organically, beautiful. Go ahead and repeat it to yourself a few times. Lovely. Let's release out of that and we'll go ahead and start to warm the spine up. Deltoid stretch first. Right arm comes across the body and just hook that left arm underneath. Now you can stay there, that's fine, or you can gently press the left hand closer to the face and it just deepens the stretch. So just go where the body wants to go today. And you should feel this lovely stretch now just below that shoulder. You can continue with your long and steady breath if that's something that you need today. Or you can just go ahead and breathe very smoothly, but at your own pace. All right, let's take our hands out. Nice big inhale. And exhale, left hand comes across the body and just hook that right hand up. Pull back the right hand towards the face, just as deep as you would like to go. Lovely stretch roughly where the chin is. All right, inhale, let's come back out. Nice big inhale, hands go up. Exhale, left hand to the earth and just stretch yourself over, going over as far as you'd like to go. Just feeling that beautiful side body stretch there. Inhale, come back up, hands to meet each other, and then right hand comes down to the earth. Go ahead and push through the left hand, take yourself over to the right. Always checking in with your practice in terms of that point of difference. It's around here I often mention it, but it is important, just come back up, that we notice if there's any sides that are going to start being a little different to the other. So work on them, that's okay. Fingers together, pushing the back of the hands up towards the ceiling. Take a nice big inhale here and feel that stretch up that front body. Exhale the arms just in front, shoulder height, and again push the back of the hands out. Pressing in to the shoulders. You may like to drop the chin towards the chest just to feel that deeper stretch, base of the neck. If that's too much, just raise that chin up, that's fine. Inhale, knuckles go up towards the ceiling. Go ahead, release the hands, take them down behind you, interlace again, and stretch through the shoulders and the chest. Lovely. You may like to sway if you would like, if the body feels up to it. If not, just stay there and enjoy that lovely stretch across the shoulders and heart space. Excellent. Releasing the knuckles. Inhale up, coming into a twist. Go to your right. Exhale around. Super gentle. Don't have to emphasize the twist if your body's still quite pointing towards the front. That's okay. Take it to wherever you need to go. Probably more important tonight, really focusing on that breath and just sort of being with yourself, having those eyes closed. Just doing it at your own pace. Inhale, let's come back around to center, arms up. Exhale, let's twist around to the left. Always feel that lovely stretch. Twisting always from the navel up through the rib cage. So you'll notice that the hips tend to point forward still. Awesome. Inhale, come back around to center. Palms together at the top. Exhale down to heart space. We're going to try and push our forearms together as we inhale, push them up. So push those palms together. See if you can join the forearms or elbows and raise the hands up for a count of 3. Exhale very gently, bring the hands and the elbows down. Inhale, take the hands out, cactus arms. Exhale, draw the forearms together as much as you can. Push the palms together, hands go up. Feels quite tight, so you may not be going far. Count of 3. Gently bring them down, and last cactus arms here. Lovely big inhale. Hands go down to the thighs, seated cat and cow. Just rock yourself into cat and cow. So chest comes forward on the inhale. Send your body back on the exhale. And just go through for a small amount of time. Flexing and extending that spine. We're going to come into wide leg child's pose. We're going to just be in an extended version if that works for you. And then we're coming into our first hold, which is an asymmetrical hold in our threading of the needle. So whenever you are ready, sitting yourself up and just widen your knees out. If you're on your bottom, you need to go over onto your hands and knees and widen your legs that way. And whenever you are ready, start to take the hands out. Extend them as much as you need. Go gently here. It might be quite tight on the inner thigh, so go ahead and perhaps drop the forearms down, sitting up quite high. You may like to even fold the forearms so the back of your head comes to the back of the wrists. Back of your head. The forehead comes to the back of the wrists. Every posture that you form is what's body or best for your body. So we just listen to what the body needs. We don't go too far. Always that beautiful number of 70%, so 7 out of 10 stretch. Not to our fullest stretch, but enough to still feel the benefit. When you are ready, inhale, bring the body back up. Coming into a wide-legged thread the needle. So go ahead now and inhale, right hand comes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, start to cross the body over. Please note here, if the wide leg is too much, draw yourself up to your regular threading of the needle, okay? Having either the back of the hand to the earth, or you can invite your head and shoulders down to the ground. Now your left hand can stay where it is, just propping up and pressing into the surface, or you can extend that left hand out and just see how you go there. I'm probably not going to do a full twist because I've found some of my videos my mic has cut out, so I'm going to, looks like a bit of a janky one for me, but I'm still getting some benefit. So staying here for 2 minutes, find that resolve to be wanting to stay still. Focus in on the breathing. Appreciating that deeper stretch on the right shoulder. And if you have got your left hand fully extended, perhaps appreciating also that beautiful stretch through the armpit and the engagement of the arm on the left hand side. You can always come out of these poses at any time. If they feel too strong, make your adjustments. That's okay as well. Just a couple more breaths here. Nice deep stretch for the inner thighs if you have chosen to take the wide leg option. On your next inhale, very gently press the body up. Make your adjustments, so draw the left hand back if it was extended. Inhale, right hand goes up to the ceiling. Just broaden the chest, so really press those right fingertips through to the ceiling there. Nice inhale. And exhale, just take the right hand down to the earth. We're going to go ahead and do that hold on the left hand side. So set yourself up. You may have been wide-legged on this one. You might want to go to tabletop position for the next one. When you're ready, inhale, left hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, go ahead and find your threading of the needle. So either just the back of the hand, sitting quite upright, or inviting the shoulder and the side of the head down to the earth. Right hand can be setting yourself into the earth, or you can go ahead and stretch the right hand beyond the head. So you're really engaging all of the arms here. Settling in now for 2 minutes. Make your adjustments. You've only just begun your pose, so that's totally fine to wiggle yourself around. Resolving to be still in threading of the needle. And then holding the pose, step 3 of our yin practice. Finding that smooth and steady breath, that calming breath. Really important, slowing down. We'll do 3 lovely deep inhales and exhales here. If you're wide-legged, you may feel the belly swelling quite deeply on the inhale. And both postures will see that beautiful belly button go back towards the spine on the exhale. On your next inhale now, adjust the right hand to be able to prop you up. Continue your inhale, left hand goes towards the ceiling. Broaden the chest, really send those fingers up. And exhale, hands come down to the earth. I'm going to send myself around sideways, coming into puppy pose. So draw the knees up underneath the body. You might like to do a little hip sway if that feels good for you. And then coming into our puppy pose, you're in your tabletop position. So you've got your knees underneath the hips. And you're now going to start walking your hands out and dropping the chest towards the earth. Just a counter pose to our threading of the needle, stretching into the back of the shoulders there, opening up that chest. Now, if this feels too strong for you, that's okay. Modification here is just to take the forearms to the ground. Or you may even like to use your bolster under your puppy pose and set it underneath the chest. That's okay as well. Very nice. We're going to come into downward dog. So very gently inhale, raise the body up, draw the hands underneath the body. So wrists are now underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips, feeling very strong here. Curling the toes when you are ready. Coming into downward dog. So take a small inhale. As you exhale, draw the knees up. Keep that lovely deep bend in the knee. Feel the body there, and then whenever you are ready, you can start to invite the hips up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and paddle your legs. Lovely. Get that movement in the back of the legs there, and just move around in whichever way works really nice for you. Might want to do a few bends of the knees. All is good. We're going to come into our lovely forward fold flow. So looking through the hands, let's step ourselves to the top of the mat. Feet in between the hands. More of that forward fold, not so much of a ragdoll. So a slightly straighter leg and your hands are towards the earth. Inhale, hands on shins, press yourself up to half fold. Take your time here. We're starting to graduate ourselves up. So balance is important here. Extra inhale when you're ready. And exhale back to full forward fold. Deepen the knees. Let's swing the hands up, come up to standing. One more cycle here. So palms together. And exhale, full forward fold. Take your time, hands towards the earth. Inhale, hands on shin, half fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Lovely. Stay here now. We're coming into a little standing split with the right foot. So when you are ready, grab the ground with the hands and feel strong, knowing that you're going to take the weight in your left foot and start to raise the right foot back. Doesn't have to go very far at all, okay? Just feel how strong you are in that left leg, engaging the feet. You might notice that your feet are wobbling around, the toes are wobbling, and you're engaging the arches of the feet. We're going to start to take our right foot down to the ground. So bend into the left knee, take the right foot, just the balls of the feet, coming into a high crescent lunge. When you are ready, inhale, let's raise the body up. So it feels a little bit like Warrior One, but it is a high crescent because our heel has been lifted off on the ground on the right. Staying up here, high crescent, feeling length through the front body, hands are high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, hands up. Lovely. Just take your hands to your thigh on the left and step that right foot up. Come straight into forward fold flow. So let's take the hands up. Exhale, full forward fold. Nice and slow. There's no need to speed through it. Inhale, hands on shins, half fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Deepen the knees, sweep the hands up. One more flow here, hands together at the top. Exhale, full forward fold. Stretching and lengthening through the hamstrings. Inhale, hands on shins, half fold. Exhale, full forward fold, and we stay here now. Intention to shift all the weight to our right foot. When you are engaged on that side and you feel strong, just go ahead and lift that left leg up. Your little half split or standing split. Again, feeling strong, toes are embedded into the earth, the arches of the feet are engaged, you may be engaging your knees. And then when you're ready, let's take that left foot down to the ground, just the balls of the feet. Find your balance, and when you are ready, inhale, high crescent. Lovely. So heel off of the ground on that left foot. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, cactus arms, feeling very strong on that right side. Inhale, hands up. This time, hands will come to your right thigh, and we're going to put the left foot down onto the earth. Twist it around slightly. Your body will shift around. We're now in our side angle pose. So your right foot is pointing off to the short edge of the mat and the left foot pointing forward. Hands come out. Inhale when you are ready. Exhale, right forearm to your right thigh, side angle here. Now we're going to do a few circle arms. So when you're ready, head forward. We're going forward and really reach in all directions. Engage the arms, the waist, the fingertips. Nice big circle here. Lovely. When you come back up to 12 o'clock with your arms, we're going to hold for a minute. So stay there. Set yourself. This is our another yin pose here, our side angle. While we're here, it's only a minute, so it's only short. Check in with this right arm. See how your side angle is. Are you leaning the whole of your body weight into that arm, or are you able to float it slightly? So if you did remove your hand, you were able to stay there slightly. Just see how your practice is. There's no right or wrong. It's more progression and strength through the body. but always good to just check in with how your practice is developing. Okay, another nice deep breath here. And then when you're ready for your next inhale, let's bring the body up. Straighten that right leg, pivot the right foot around. We should all be now having toes pointing the same way as our body, coming into wide-legged forward fold. So palms face up, inhale, hands go up. Exhale, full forward fold. If you only need to take a half fold this evening, take a half fold, that's fine. Hands are either on the hips, your thighs, your shins, ankles or ground. And we are just here for a moment, feeling that lovely deep stretch up the back of the legs. Please bend the knees as much as you need and soften them. A little twist here, so left hand comes into the ground and send that right hand up towards the ceiling now. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, take the right hand down, swap it out with the left, and inhale, take the left hand up towards the ceiling. Lovely. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, sweep the hands up, nice and slow. Lovely. Exhale, hands come down just to shoulder height. Pivot the left foot around now, coming into side angle on the opposite side. Find your feet, so take your time and move your feet around to make you feel really stable. And inhale when you're ready. As you exhale, left forearm comes to your left thigh, side angle, so right hand goes up. Doing our lovely big circles, so when you're ready, head forward, really stretch through the fingertips. Use the waist, the hands, the spreading of the chest, and just go nice and slow. Lovely. And then when you come back up to 12 o'clock with your right hand, let's resolve in this pose to stay still for a minute. Lovely. Again, checking in, seeing if you can float. You may like to try by binding, just wrapping your arm behind and bringing it around towards the waist. You may just like to place a very light hand on the thigh there. Your choice. Play around with your practice. It's all learning, so none of it's wrong. And we always do it with a sense of fun and curiosity. That was a real key in my yoga training, that term fun and curiosity. It's something that has always stuck with me now. All right, one nice deep breath here. And on your next inhale, let's bring the body up. Straighten the left leg, pivot the left foot around. This time, hands come down behind the body. Interlace the fingers, invite the knuckles towards the earth. So really stretch open that heart space there. Coming into a forward fold again, I'll go sideways so you can see. You can either come in, start your exhale, take the body forward, keep your knuckles on your bottom or your lower back, or if you'd like a deeper stretch, start to raise the arms up towards the ceiling for that deeper shoulder stretch there. Okay, it might only be halfway, it doesn't really matter, as long as you're feeling a deeper stretch. But just go easy with your balance. Sometimes the balance, you're starting to become a little top heavy here when you've got your arms up that high. Lovely. Let's gently bring the arms down if you have got them up. Inhale, let's come up to our standing position, taking your time. Stretch back through the knuckles. So knuckles now go back towards the earth. Lovely. Releasing the knuckles, hands go all the way up, nice big inhale, back to a full forward fold, take the hands down. Lovely. I'm going to turn back around. We're going to wiggle our feet into Malasana. So just take the feet slightly wider than the hips. Keep a little angle of the feet there. And inhale, sweep the hands up. When we get to the top, just take the palms together. Exhale, hands come to heart space and soften those knees. Take the squat of your choice. It might be quite high today. You might like to take the hands to the thighs or the forearms. You might like to take the hands down. You can grab a block and even sit on a block. That's really awesome as well. Or your bolster, that's okay. All right. Only one yogi squat tonight. I won't put you through the pressure of standing up again. Let's go and take ourselves to our beautiful seated position. So just come down onto the ground in whichever way works for you. Bringing your feet together, the soles of the feet together into butterfly. Just a few little flaps here just to reset the body. We're coming into half butterfly with a forward fold, and then we'll head into full caterpillar. So I will be calling for your bolster if you would like it. All right, right leg goes forward, keeping the left leg where it is. We're going to inhale, hands go up. Coming into a forward fold, but just take the hands to the ground. No need to stretch forward, none of that. Just take the hands to the ground and keeping the spine straight, just press yourself forward enough that you're going to feel this deeper stretch in that hamstring and the glute. Always check in with that breath and make sure that it's lovely and smooth and steady. Excellent. Walking the hands back, bringing the body up nice and slow. Let's swap them out. So we'll help our left leg down and help the right leg. So go ahead and take the side or the foot to the side of the left leg, wherever it's comfortable. And then inhale, hands go up. Keeping that lovely long spine. Exhale, come down to forward fold. Just take the hands down. Make sure that lovely broad chest and that long spine. If you find that you're rolling over, we'll be doing that in the next one, just bring the hands back and that allows that spine to straighten up slightly. Nice stretch up the back of the legs there. Really working the hamstrings tonight. Awesome. Gently bring the body back. Coming into full caterpillar now. I'll turn sideways so that you can see. Have your bolster or your pillow ready. Similar to a forward fold. We've done this one before. Couple of options. You can have your legs out nice and straight and your bolster on your lap. And all you're doing, this time we will round the back, is you're just stretching the body forward. So you're not stretching the hands. You're just bending the spine, drawing the chin to the chest and just stretching over your cushion. Now, if that is not for you, you can absolutely take your bolster or your pillow under your knees and have them nice and bent and simply slide the hands down the legs towards the ankles and the toes. Lovely option there. You can also, if you wanted to, widen the legs and have your bolster and bend forward if you would like a deeper stretch. So a couple of little modifications. I mean, I could probably go on, but really it's about fitting into your practice. So you just choose what feels right. Okay, a couple of minutes here. And we want that rounding in the back because what we're really asking for is that connective tissue, that fascia, to start to open up around the spine. And by allowing that to open up, it allows the muscles to lengthen. It basically gives the muscles space to lengthen out. You might be starting up quite high in this caterpillar, and that is okay. With your exhales and the releasing of that energy, you might find that you can progressively walk down. Perhaps the chest comes a little closer towards your bolster or your pillow. Sometimes in this position, it may feel a little tight in the hips. So you could also either sit on a block and fold forward with the bolster under your belly, or you could also do a thin pillow just to elevate the hips slightly. Just be with your breath here. Focus inward. Definitely an ability to deepen the breath, so we can definitely swell the belly out on the inhale and allow that belly button to really come back towards the spine on the exhale. 30 seconds to go. Getting ready in our mind for us to come out of the pose now. So just start moving your hands to a position that's good for you. And start your inhale now and gently bring your body up. You may like to walk the hands back towards the body. Just take the pillow away, taking the hands behind you and allowing the body to sit into the shoulder space. And you may like to move your legs around if that feels really nice for you as well. Very nice. You might like to pump the legs up and down if that's good for you too. Lovely. A nice gentle little hold next is going to be a seated twist, similar like what we did this at the beginning. An option here to invite shoelace or Gomukhasana into our legs. So you can do your seated twist in our normal cross-legged position. You can try or invite the offering of shoelace where your left heel is towards your right bottom, and then you cross your right leg over the top and you've got your left heel towards your right bottom. And you can see here that my knees are in alignment, and that may not be for everyone because it is sort of concentrated into the hamstring and the knee joint. So if you would even just like to practice having the heel out like so, that's awesome as well. And if all of that fails, say no thank you, just doing a cross-legged position, that's okay. Nice gentle twist here, twist to your right. So just take the left hand onto the left knee, right hand behind. Just be with your breath. Sit the body up a little more this time so your heart space is forward. And just notice the qualities of your breath. That smooth and steady aspect. Lengthening, you might want to re-engage your count of 4 on the inhale and the out breath. Stretching through the left hamstring here. Lovely. When you're ready, we're going to come back around to center. So gently untwist, help that left leg. If you want to stay in your seated cross-legged position, that's fine. If you had these shoelace legs, then we want to balance it out by swapping the legs over. And by that, I mean the left foot is now on the bottom. So still invite the heel to the right butt cheek, but it sits on the bottom now. And now the right leg goes on top and that right foot goes towards the left butt cheek. Knees are roughly in alignment. See how you go. Pull them out if you need. When you are ready, gently twist to your left and just be with that breath. So just hang the right hand over the knee. Deepen the inhale, the exhale, all the while pushing that heart space forward. Telling the body that we're starting to slow down. Really wanting the effects of that rest and digest system so we have some nice restful sleep. Lovely. Very gently come back around. Help the legs uncross. Very nice. Take the flats of the feet onto the earth. Again, the hands will come behind, some windscreen wipers just to loosen the sides of the thighs, the hamstrings, the knees. Ask yourself, did you like that offering of shoelace? Is it something you want to practice, or perhaps it's not one you're not ready to add to your little arsenal of yoga poses yet, and that's okay as well. I just congratulate you for giving it a little try. Okay, we're coming to our lovely, on our back stretch. We're going to do that supported side stretch. So let me unbump my mat and start to place your pillow under your left side. So we're going to take ourselves over onto the side here. Your cushion or your bolster pillow will just come underneath, and you can wedge it into your waist, all right? You may need to play around with it a little bit, see how you go. When you're ready, extend that left hand out. So just slide the body out, get comfortable. If you need a second cushion underneath your left shoulder, go ahead and do it. You may like to even bend your left arm and use that as a head support. So roughly under the waist. Legs are going to be nice and long if you would like. So stack the feet on top of each other. If you would like to bend the knees, please bend them. And your right hand is also beyond the head. So now we've got this lovely side stretch. We're emphasizing the stretch here through the waist on the right. We're using that bolster underneath our left waist to sort of create this lovely little gentle arc. Over time, you might like to use harder or thicker bolsters. You might like to stack your bedroom pillows. Close the eyes down. We're here for a couple of minutes. And just feel the benefits here. Of course, please come out of the pose at any time if you need to. But generally speaking, using our rules of yin, we will resolve to stay still in a pose. That is our second rule. And then our third rule is to just be in the pose. So surrendering to be still for this period of time. Surrendering to your exhales to help you relax. You'll often find me with my eyes closed, which from a teaching point of view is not great, but it allows me to focus in as well on my practice. So I hope that offering is for you as well. I hope that's something that you do. Really embody the pose, feel it, be in it for this present moment. You're really just being present with yourself. Another little 40 seconds here. So just take your time, focus on your breath. Real lovely body stretch. Always very nice to stretch it all, engage the body. Okay, we're going to get ourselves ready just to come out of the pose. So gently raise the right hand up, bring it down just in front of you, in front of the belly, and help to bend your knees. Okay, so just bring the knees in. Use the right hand to push you up very gently and bring yourself up. Okay, we're going to go straight over to the other side. So twist your feet around, move your bolster around, and get yourself ready on the opposite side. So tuck that bolster or the pillow just into your waist. Get your knees, they can start out bent. And then when you're ready, start to slide that right hand down. See where you are. If you need to bend your right hand for head support, you can do that, or another cushion. Straighten your legs, so stack the feet on top of each other if you can. If you need to anchor a foot into the earth for balance, do that please. And then your left arm goes up and over. Find your final position. Your head, your waist, the bolster, your legs. See how you go. Finding that resolve to be still for a period of time. Close the eyes down and just be in the pose now for 2 minutes. Always do that little body scan. Often in these poses, I'm working and doing a scan from the hips into the waist. And I appreciate the feeling in each of those areas. And often in my mind's eye, I can see all those little muscles in between my ribs and that they're all stretching up like they're raising their hands up as well. I mean, if only you could be in my head, it's quite comical with some of the stuff that I might visualize. Helps me in my practice. Lovely. Got a minute to go, so just enjoy this peace and stillness. Focus on your breathing and allow the exhales to relax the body down just that little bit more. Always nice to stretch through the waist. Getting that extra stretch into the side of the hips and even into the armpits as well. All right, we've only got a few seconds to go, so we're going to start raising the left hand and take that hand again in front of the body and just help or gently bring the knees closer to the chest. Use the left hand to help you up. Super slow, take your time. Remove the bolster and we're going to come onto our backs. I'll pop mine over there. So just come down in a way that works really nice for you. And we're going to start with knees to chest. So raise the feet straight up off the earth and draw them above the chest. Give your knees a little hug here. Stretch through the tailbone. If you'd like to take a little rock from side to side, please feel free. Lovely. We're going to come into happy baby. So just bring the shins parallel with the ceiling and then go ahead and widen the knees out. Choose your option for happy baby. We've got this lovely gentle flow here where we're just lightly grabbing hold of the front of the knees. You might like to deepen the stretch by taking your hands to your shins, the ankles, or to the outside of your feet. And that just allows for our knees to come closer to our armpits, so really deepening the stretch in the groin there. Wherever you land with your hands, just go ahead and then start your little rock from side to side. And just notice where the parts of the body are stretching now. Appreciate them, send your breath there. It sounds weird, but it really, for me, does help. If you send your inhale to those points of tension, you send a breath, the energy, and then you allow the body to release the tension on your out breath. It allows you to relax down. You can feel the body soften. Gently release your hands from wherever they are. Go ahead and draw the knees together again. Another hug and continue the rocking only if you want to. Excellent. We have done well and we've arrived at our Shavasana. So let's take our feet down to the earth. Stretch the legs out, coming into the Shavasana of your choice. And please feel free to use your pillow or bolsters under the knees or under the head, wherever you like, under the ankles even, raising the ankles up. Always making sure the arms are lovely and wide on the mat. And we start, as always, from the head. So go ahead and place the head back slightly into the mat and then draw the chin just a little closer to the chest so you can feel that lengthening in the back of the neck. If your body is okay to do so, roll the shoulders under the body just slightly, bringing the shoulder blades together a little bit. Just helps to open up the heart space. Again, the arms are out wide, palms are facing up. And we're bringing our awareness to our hips now. So making sure the hip and the pelvic area feels even and balanced. Move your hips, your clothes, your bottom around as much as you need. And your legs nice and wide on the ground. All the backs of the legs connected to the earth, and your feet are just rolling out very naturally. If you would like half Shavasana, bend your knees towards the ceiling and perhaps join the knees together for support. Invitation for a nice big inhale here. Big exhale out. And let's come back to our natural breathing rhythm. Soften those eyes down. Allow your body to relax. Allow everything to feel connected with the earth. Focus on all the parts of the body that are in connection with your mat or the earth this evening. And start telling parts of the body to soften and relax. So let's start from the top of the head. We relax the scalp down. Relax the forehead. Relax that beautiful space in between the eyebrows. And relax your eyes. Feel the spaciousness within the eye sockets there. Relax your tongue and your jaw. Relax your throat, your shoulders, your arms, so heavy towards the earth, and your fingers are just landing wherever they want to be. Your chest and heart space is soft yet warm. And your tummy is lovely and weighted back towards the spine, heading towards the earth. Hips are heavy. Legs are heavy. And your feet are very, very relaxed. Visualize the body melting with the organs towards the earth on every exhale you do. Soften the body. Allow yourself to feel more connected with the earth. Allow the earth to take away those stresses and tensions, any anxieties or feelings that perhaps are keeping you stuck and not serving you well. And some of those things may not be able to leave you altogether, that's okay. But we're able to let them go slightly and ease the body of those tensions just for a little while. It is a journey and it is a practice. So just take your time. We start creating this lightness, that giving off of all of that energy into the earth. It just allows that space for beautiful lightness and prana to come through. So focus on your inhale and just very gently focus on the qualities of the air coming into the body, either through the nostrils or the mouth. Filling up the heart space, the head space, your arms, your body, your torso, your tummy, hips, legs and feet. A lightness in every breath that comes into the body gives way for opportunity, courage, clarity. Most important. If the mind wanders, that's okay. Just bring the focus back to your breath. Even take yourself to a happy place. You might feel the sun on your face. You might hear the ocean waves lapping at the shore. Wherever your happy space is, take your mind there and allow it to sit with you for a little moment. Let's start revisiting our intention that we set at the top of the practice, that kind and loving word just for you, that mood that you wanted to feel through your practice, and an invitation here to repeat it to yourself just a few times with just as much clarity as you did at the beginning. Bringing ourselves and our awareness back to our physical body. So loving little movements of fingers and our toes, deepening of the breath. Perhaps checking in and noticing those external noises around you, outside the room in which you practice, and gently draw those noises or your awareness to all of the vibrations and noises you hear closest to you. Whenever you are ready, you can roll over onto one side or simply bring yourself up to your comfortable seated position. That's your choice. And just be with yourself for a few little minutes here, final moments of stillness, always giving thanks to our bodies for carrying us through this life each and every day. Making your way up to your comfortable seated position. Feeling lovely and heavy, you can keep the eyes soft if you wish. And we start to take our hands to Anjali Mudra prayer position, to our heart space. Thumbs lightly touching the sternum for connection. A nice deep inhale here. Big exhale out. Hands to our third eye, Ajna chakra, for purity of our thoughts and clarity of our minds. Bringing our hands to our throat chakra, our Vishuddha chakra, for purity of our words and clarity of our speech. And finally down to our heart center, our Anahata chakra, for the ability to love, to accept, and to forgive unconditionally. Lightly bowing our heads. Namaste.